good to go here on second down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Damn. They stand at 3-point line, but can't shoot.
Breeze now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the
feeling
they
keep making plays
like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in the game.
Good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
42-yard line.
Working from the gun. It's Breeze. Catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
Nigga wants to get off his eye quick because he loses.
First down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's
I don't know why the hell somebody's trying to trip here.
That play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
It's now 3rd down and long.
He should have just shot the layup because he blew past.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. No doubt.
Hey, you seen that video coming up?
Into what was a pretty strong opening drop.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away.
Damn,
make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC.
Wow.
Give him 10 yards.
He ain't seen me wide open.
And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pick.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block.
So
the wide receivers,
simple, see
all
so
they want to do
hard.
is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
And it's
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
We win it. We win it. Y'all lost.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Expedite. What you going with?
To get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
Okay, so expedite.
Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but
I got you a fresh crispy dollar spiller.
I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call.
That's all you good.
Would have said, go for it.
Promising start as
you want $5, nigga? You out of school. You don't need no spelling bee.
11, and the Bucs have a first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence building run. Love the execution up
I'm
front.
being generous. Give you $3.
Absolutely.
Give you $3. Get you a bag of chips and a 50-cent pop.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And inside the play before
boy, that pass was pretty. That pass was pretty. I need it. Yes, sir.
And picking up a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes
so
down, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Brady. They'll find Miller. That's complete. Not much there, only a yard. Boy, you know, so many storylines here in this opener. Of course, you got Brady versus Breeze. You've got Jameis Winston, the Bucs' former quarterback, on the opposite sideline. And, oh, by the way, it's a division opponent, but all anyone's talking about, really, and rightly so, Tom Brady out there leading the Buccaneers.
I like how you were able to slide in the other storylines, even though you did acknowledge.
Y'all come up.
This is all about Tom Brady wearing the Buccaneers uniform, leading a new team, hoping to take them to the glory that he took New England. That's what this game is all about. Yeah, Jameis is there. He's able to say hi to everyone, but he shouldn't figure into this game. Yes, Drew Brees is back leading his team who should win the division, but this is all about Tom Brady. A fresh start.
Oh, he's going to play with Jet.
Infinite possibilities.
Quick pass here to Godwin. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. No
big catch your back, Ash.
One on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score. Matt Gay for the Buccaneers field goal. A 29-yard.
Go put a shot on big catch your ass.
Gay's kick is
wait on
good.
Jet.
And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
Jet, we're right here in front of you, Mike.
Touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone, if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. Being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away.
I got a baby on.
They also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second.
Jet, you took out the whole 21, big dog.
That was some double moves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
So the man that hold. Right.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Buccaneers 10.
Oh, yeah.
Saints nothing. Bradley
What was the score to end?
Damn, because they should stay where you was at.
First half as the kicks away.
Yeah.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Okay.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10.
Man.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To throw, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
It will happen.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10.
Shot fired you, nigga.
No gain on the play there.
I don't even really be in a commission in that nigga's league.
Sheldon Rankins making the stop, and he continues to get better and better after battling injuries earlier in his career.
And for some reason, you always got some shit on paper.
In 2016.
I'm so sick of that motherfucking dog.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's all good.
No shot.
Two minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Yeah.
You know, like this, so goddamn over.
He's got Evans.
That's on me. I know you can shoot.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Damn, good. I thought you were going to keep running to the goal.
Joe, when I tell you that nigga probably had 60 carries.
And the Bucs are going to
had about 60. About 60 carries, man.
Not only able to catch
that nigga, hey. Man, that nigga couldn't gain a yard, Joey. He couldn't gain a yard. I told him, I said, man, listen, man. If you're going to be doing this shit off, you might as well quit now, because it ain't going to work.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes
that's one thing a nigga ain't about to do on me. You ain't about to run on me, I'm going to tell you that right now. You got to really do some shit. He played, I played with, I think I had the Bucks. He had the Browns.
Shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Yeah.
At their own 18-yard
Yeah.
line.
The Saints offense.
I'm going to see how Cam Newton going to play out on the Patriots.
That ain't going to work in no league with me.
Time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but
goddamn Black Jim, he got to change his playing style. He ain't never make a playoff.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively.
That nigga talking about he just ran 390-some yards on somebody. Boy, you better stop it.
I think you just called it desperation. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break.
I don't know how they do it, because he damn sure ain't going to do it on me.
We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use a
He pissed me off, quit motherfucking going for that same ass bullshit run. Making me mad. I feel disrespectful.
He tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes
that
on the football when you know the contact's coming,
feet.
let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He'll let it out deep for Thomas.
Yeah, I took off on
and it falls incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot.
Down,
You can have
was part of the murder scene yesterday.
They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
46-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
He's took tail, huh?
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
You think I didn't do that and go back upstairs?
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. Scores
we got some problems down here, huh?
Here on this opening weekend. To throw on 3rd down. Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The gang knocks this one through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But
come on, Billy.
Maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed.
Look at that man fucked up like that, man.
Deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
What the fuck?
Now a play fake. Breeze. Got a man. He finds Sanders. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. First line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Breeze. Those passes intercepted for the 14 today. Picked off at the 35. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before.
That's all Joe want, that fadeaway.
He's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you...
Kill him.
Do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
And he's going to bowl his its way forward to the 48. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
This is the rookie from Vanderbilt, Keyshawn Vaughn. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Man, no.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady targeting Godwin once more, this time complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Brady now on first down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup there. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs.
Run the court.
Shotgun now for Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And that one off the mark, a little late with the throw. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
A 43-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And that will up the score now. It's 23-zip. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards, as he's taken down right at the 20.
He got off, got it off.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 26. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. The final shot before half for Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And I think he's going to
Man.
Tom Brady. He totaled 14 regular season pick sixes in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford in Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss a season ago. And that makes it 23-7. Good. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.
I'm icon passing, bro.
For Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports.
All right, let's go, bro.
Report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Man, you was running towards the other way. That's when I cut to go out.
23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
But one not cut to the goal.
First half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Demario Davis makes the tackle. He led the Saints in that category in 2019.
Brings up 2nd and
ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Brady gives this one to Vaughn. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40.
He passed it to him when I was running the toe, so it made me stop.
20 and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Now Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think
I got
themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good
Stop hiding behind the screen, bully.
And he'll take this one down near the 15.
The
tackle there by Clay Matthews.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
I'm off like a motherfucker. Man, I'm
Here's
off.
2nd and 9. This is Jones. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
There we go.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Oh, holding it too long. That was my fault.
To throw, it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
For the Buccaneers field goal, a 33-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been an automatic out there. Some nice time a kicker you can count on to put points on the board. And that drive stretches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll start with a give to Kamara. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3 yards on the pickup.
I got you another one.
2nd down.
On the stop. It's a pickup of 3.
Hey.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on
Tell
third
them
down.
go Billy, be Bully won't.
Now Breeze. And that is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a full race. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Well, hell. Oh, they got 2 centers, man.
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need
this game's going to be quick, man. They got 2 centers.
This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting out of positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Breeze now on 1st down. He gets it to Thomas. Inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they got it to the 28-yard line. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Breeze. That is caught at the 7. And stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What's wrong with you?
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's caught. It's Sanders for the Saints touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground. And
Where y'all at, Joe?
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch.
Y'all come over here, Mike.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down.
We won, though.
25, actually the 26 officially. Wow. So
I don't like to hear that.
One there.
Don't show me no screenshot from yesterday. I must have.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. Brady now on first down. Going deep this time for Miller. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a three-score game, though, fourth quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And my goodness, another interception.
Oh, here, make something.
And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
What did a Kobe move?
The most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right now lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. That one goes for 24 yards.
Down, Tampa Bay.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan.
Y'all just playing some sorry people.
Take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield.
Y'all just playing some
Didn't have a
sorry
real
people,
good
man.
chance to find his target.
Yep.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. PJ Williams with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but it'll be 2nd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. You were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog,
And
winning the
one.
turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Gabriel.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And there's another interception.
Touchdown.
Mike Edwards picks it up. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down to the 20-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game.
8. The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
It's Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. A gain of 3, second down. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun now for Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And that worked this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Breeze now on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. That interception, maybe the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters.
And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. There he goes, left side. And he'll score. Touchdown.
Yeah, I've been doing this dumbass X shit twice, man.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
No.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit.
Yeah, chemical burn, they fell out.
I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. It'll be a pickup of a couple.
Oh, bad man, man.
3rd and 3.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
You can't talk to JT like that.
First of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before
no,
an important 3rd down.
Man, I didn't try to shoot that, man. I tried to pump fake. You see the way I shot it?
Here's they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 9. The 1st down, Tampa.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st
and 10. Why you got your center out here?
Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I shot one shot
this
game.
It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.
Man, this whole ass nigga. I know this nigga shit ain't just freeze up on me.
Man, you see me in that man's face. I can't get no closer. I'm in them headbutting.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. He's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 30.
You got one. That's a run.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Jones.
That man go put up a shoot. Go get a center. They can't shoot.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout.
No.
As they stop it with 14 seconds.
Man, you didn't see that man set a screen on me.
They'll go again to Jones.
Like you said, you know the way Joe play. He ain't doing nothing but waiting on the fade. Well, this is sad, man. What you mean?
38 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Man, you setting them weak-ass screens, bro.
A really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that 1st win. It's tough to do it away from home.
He ain't doing nothing but setting the screen and Joe gonna do that fade he like to do. That's all he doing. You talking about you know how he play, but you can't stop him.
It does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tougher opponent?
Work still to do, though. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Bradley Pinion the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards.
Get it, big man.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Some other time, but some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason?
Can't even get over there. He set a screen.
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week
He set a
one.
screen. I can't.
You're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you. So for Tampa Bay, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road.
Banger! Hang on while we bang 'em.
Running it back, never cap, out of the draft, watching me ball, as soon as I snap, hit it the pack, walk for the sack, breaking them all, talking my tall, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, maybe the shoes, maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew, we need to win, that's how we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them.
Nah, I ain't call that nigga no goddamn scooter nigga. I call that nigga breeding bull. I don't know, man. That's some new shit they on, you dig? Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill, this the high cause of bill, I don't know who the other nigga is. Week one in the books, fellas. Nah, this league I'm wanting to know.
Give me that.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.
Get nasty. Get nasty.
I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it basketball. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro?
Shit, man, I'll be on tomorrow, fellas. Huh?
Got him.
Hey, man, be careful, man. Relax. I'll be on tomorrow. All right.